I work 93 hours per week for Amazon and this channel, but I also spend a lot of time watching YouTube. Now I want to share with you how I watch the videos every day and getting the most out of the platform you're currently watching on. To start off, my number one friend when consuming videos is watch later. This is a huge deal because you're so tempted to just watch video after video after video in an endless rabbit hole. And yes, I've been there many times, I know exactly how it feels. But thanks to watch later and extreme discipline, I'm not worried about missing anything. The videos are just waiting for me when I come back from another work session, functioning as a reward. Regarding the playlist itself, it can be very easily filled up since I subscribe to many different channels and I'm always looking for the best videos for me. Although 300 videos or more can seem to be overwhelming at first, it's actually not. As long as you always look for the perfect video to consume every time. In other words, I'm not obligated to watch every video, although it happens sometimes. They're just suggestions, and I believe that once you incorporate that mindset, you will never be overwhelmed again regarding if it's videos or something else. And if some videos are very good, I save them in a playlist I call YouTube Hall of Fame, but you can call it whatever you want. I also have a list called Repeat for videos I want to watch repeatedly for a brief time because I struck gold and want to watch it all over again, which is actually the most productive way to spend on YouTube. So how do I select which videos to watch, you might ask? And it's very easy to think like, okay, I have to be productive, so I have to create a system for the best videos I'm going to watch for that specific time, all to pick the best ones for one's goals or whatever. And yes, I tried systems for prioritizing YouTube videos, but I have to admit that it's kind of hard and also kind of unnecessary. The watch later list simply changes too quickly because you see something in suggested and want to watch that next and so on. So it always fluctuates. It's hard to keep track on that in the list in my experience. But what I do instead is to be completely guided by my interest. And if something looks interesting and good to watch, I add it. No need to be complicated here. And over time you develop patterns like, for instance, channels you subscribe to and interests that you both enjoy and that help you in your career. And I always remember how useful one video is for my current bottlenecks and prioritize after that. And in my case, there is no coincidence that I've watched a lot of advice on YouTube growth and editing tutorials and productivity advice. So my advice to you is to pick the videos that you find interesting and useful and fun, but you probably already know that. Be aware of where you are in your own life journey and tailor your watching experience after that. And if you, like me, are very new in this real world, as you might call it, and want to build an amazing career, I'm all here to help you. And that's what these videos are all about. And you can click the like button if you found this very useful so far. So now for the ultimate question, when do I actually watch? Here's a simple answer. Whenever I'm not working, meditating, being with others, or sleeping, I watch YouTube. So in other words, I never ever sit down on the couch just to watch YouTube, contrary to the majority, I guess. If I have time to sit, I might as well do valuable work, right? Instead, when I prep meals, do the dishes, clean, walk inside and outside, travel, eat alone, exercise, watch the sea, and bathe, YouTube is in my headphones at 2x speed. I also listen to music and even enjoy silence at times. But if I were consuming this exact video right now, it would be at these times. I also have YouTube Premium, so ads and playback are not an issue for me. And right now, some of you are probably saying,
multitasking is bad, especially when eating. You know you should not multitask.
And yes, how I watch YouTube is actually a form of multitasking. But do you know what's also multitasking? Eating or doing anything with others, whether via phone or in person. Like YouTube, you still listen to the other and have to talk as well. The key is to know, for example, in eating, when to focus on the meal and focus on the ones you're listening to, whether it's a video or another person. And for every video especially, there are only a few moments where you really need to pay attention. But otherwise you can keep it in the background when you take the next bite and so forth. And of course it takes practice in the beginning, especially when you're listening at twice the amount of speed. And it's not for everyone, but this is how I do it. And especially after 7 years, it's worked beautifully. But I bet that if you watched this video so far, you have an easy time already doing this. Maybe you're even doing this right now. So I want to finish off this video by recommending the YouTubers I watch the most frequently. My absolute favorite YouTuber by far is Alex Hormozi. Generating over $100 million per year via his portfolio companies at acquisition.com, Alex is one of the top entrepreneurs, authors, and content creators out there. He walks the walk and provides top-notch advice on sales, marketing, building companies, building wealth, productivity, and even life advice. And in fact, if you're not subscribed to it, you should do it now. Also, check out his podcast, The Game, where he gives similar content, and also get his best-selling book, 100 Million Offers, if you're serious about creating your own path in life. And no, I'm not sponsored by him, but I think it's so good that you should pause this video right now and go subscribe if you've not done it already. So pause this video right here. You done it? Good. And aside from Alex, I also watched Athlean X, Andrew Huberman, and Eckhart Tolle for health and well-being. I also watched Graham Stephan for wealth, Channel Makers for everything YouTube, Mr. Beast of course for entertainment, and because it's a productivity channel, I watch a lot of productivity content as well. And my 3 favorite YouTubers are Matt Diavella, Ali Abdaal, and Better Ideas. So now you know how I productively watch YouTube, and I hope you got some valuable inspiration to use when clicking the next video. And if you're not sure what to watch next, you can click this video right here where I talk about the 7 productivity hacks that you probably never heard anywhere before.